As important as Europe and transatlantic relations remain for Germany, we must now establish an even bigger network of partnerships. We must do so quickly and with long-term potential. India is a partner of choice for Germany.
A partner of choice in a moment of need. The German Chancellor kicking off his 2-day trip to India. They are his first to an Asian nation since taking office. Both Friedrich Merz and his host, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, emphasized the importance of growing economic ties, with the German Chancellor also expressing hope of an expedited trade deal between the EU and India. With Germany facing an acute shortage of skilled workers and many young Indians disenchanted about career prospects at home or in the US, for example, more and more Indian professionals see Germany as an attractive alternative, as Shalu Yadav reports.
They've got working German and are raring to go to Deutschland. These young Indians are preparing to join Germany's vocational training system that combines studies with practical experience on the job.
Die Mülltonnen können von Ort zu Ort unterschiedlich sein, aber generell gibt es folgende.
It's not just the language, they're also learning about German culture and lifestyle. As the class breaks, they test each other's knowledge of their destination country. Most are due to start jobs in healthcare, hospitality, food processing or transportation this year.
What you see here is diplomacy in action as India and Germany take their people-to-people relations to a new high. Germany is short of skilled labor, while India has a wealth of untapped talent. The idea is to combine these together to create a win-win.
To play their part, these students will have to get used to life in Germany.
People are punctual, but the train system is not, so I hear you end up late. And even if we are 5 minutes late, they can scold us a lot. Then they may judge us based on that. And on top of that, the weather in Germany is always cold, cold, cold. That's not good. I don't like it.
Germans drink a lot of beer. They believe in enjoying their lives. The people here are very stressed. I would love to go to Germany.
I'll complete a 3-year apprentice course. Then I'll continue my life in Germany as a truck driver. I can travel the whole of Europe as part of this program. I'm very excited to go. I've started shopping already.
Rajesh Kundru switched careers to take advantage of the German push to attract Indians. Germany used to be a hard sell to people looking for a future abroad.
They would look at the UK, Canada, the US, Australia, New Zealand. I'd tell them that going to those countries would cost thousands of dollars, and with repeat course fees. But now that these countries are closing their doors, people are increasingly looking at Germany.
Social media makes Germany feel just a swipe away. They giggle at a video of DIY plumbing in Germany. Not what they imagined they would be signing up for, but that could soon be a part of their lives too.
Let's take a closer look at the German Chancellor's trip to India and bring in Garima Mohan. She's a senior fellow with the Indo-Pacific program at the German Marshall Fund. Garima, good to see you. Now, this is Merz's first visit to Asia. What does it tell us about the state of affairs that India would be his first stop and not China, for example?
I think it's a very important development and a sign of post-Merkel foreign policy for Germany, that India was the first stop, the first non-NATO ally that Chancellor Merz has visited outside of Europe and outside of Israel. And I think it really shows the tensions in the Germany-China partnership and how much Germany is ready to invest in India as an alternative to that partnership.
Merz is quite open, really, about Germany seeking new friends and trading partners. How natural of a match is India there?
I think India and Germany are quite naturally matched in that, ironically, what the strategy that Germany is following today of diversification of its partnerships, looking for new partners abroad, India has been pursuing that strategy for the last decade, if not more. Facing a stiff competition from China that India and Germany both face, and dealing with an increasingly volatile United States necessitates that both countries look for new partnerships and trusted partners. And in that sense, India and Germany are very complementary. The economies are complementary, their foreign policy goals are complementary. India is seeking to build its economic and technological capabilities where Germany plays a role. Germany is seeking skilled labor, new markets for its industry from defense to clean tech, and new sources of critical minerals, for instance, where India fits the picture rather well.
You talked about trusted partners earlier. India has, of course, very close ties with Russia as well. To what extent is that an issue for Germany?
I think India's relationship with Russia is more nuanced than it is often considered, especially here in Europe. Let's take one example. India and Russia obviously have very close defense ties. But between 2019 and 2023, India's defense imports have been 36% from Russia, 33% from France, and 13% from the United States. Germany and India, in fact, are in the works to sign an $8 billion submarine deal. That would be the largest India has ever signed. India also is conducting advanced partnerships on defense equipment with Sweden, with France, with Italy. So taken together, actually, Europe has been the biggest beneficiary of India's push to diversify and reduce its dependence on Russia. So in that sense, I think there is a certain level of comfort and understanding in both capitals in Berlin and New Delhi, that they understand that India has a long-standing relationship with Russia, but it's on a downward trajectory.
Another huge topic on this trip is the India-EU trade deal. Chancellor Merz says it could get signed by the end of this month, and it's a deal that has been in the making for years. What makes Merz so confident that there can be a breakthrough now?
Well, after following the visit of Chancellor Merkel, we have EU Commission President von der Leyen traveling to India on January 26th, where she'll be the guest of honor at India's Republic Day celebrations. And the EU-India summit that follows, the free trade agreement, will be a key deliverable. So I think at this point, Germany, other member states are fairly confident that EU and India will be signing something. How deep and wide-ranging this FTA is a question that remains to be seen, but it has indeed been a long, elusive trade deal, and it will benefit and lead to huge momentum in Europe-India ties more broadly.
Yeah, we don't know the details of this deal that is being discussed. How would you expect for it to reshape global trade, though?
Well, the EU and India taken together are substantial trading powers. They are together accounting for huge amounts of global trade flows, not only amongst each other, but also in terms of manufacturing, in terms of jobs, in terms of overall trade. Given the United States and the posture that it has taken and brought us to the tarified world that we live in today, it is extremely important for powers like the EU and India to still hold the flag for free trade, for rules, and for working within the global system. So I think in terms of both gross volumes, benefits for both partners, as well as upholding international norms around these things, this will be a very significant milestone.
Garima Mohan from the German Marshall Fund, thank you so much.
Thank you.